don't speak too much. Walk like I don't speak too much. Walk it, cause I like. You know I'm coming. Let me ride around you. Let me ride around you. The don't. You know I'm coming. Let me ride around you. Let me ride around you. Cause I like.
Yeah. 10 days in a foreign land without you here. Dead way, I've been holding on, I'm gonna let go here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Right here. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days.
Let me ride around you, let me ride around you. The don't. You know I'm coming. Let me ride around you, let me ride around you. Cause I, you know I'm
10 days in a foreign land without you here. Eyes wider on my full soda, but I'm still not here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here.
get up and drop it.
10 days, 10 days, 10 days. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days.
Lift it up, so good, can't get enough. So bad, can't lift it up. I got that. Back it up and dump it. Back it up, dump it. Back it up, dump it. Back it up, so bad, can't lift it up. So good, can't get enough. So bad, can't lift it up. So good, can't get enough. Baby, can't lift it up. Lift it up, so good, can't. 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 Lift it up, so good, can't.
I be real cautious.
All of my work to you the hardest.
All of my words to you the hardest.
Wanna be all in, but I'm guarded.
I be real cautious.
Whenever the rain falls in August,
Maybe it's calling.
if I'm honest, wanna be all in, but I'm guarded.
I be real cautious.
All of my work to you the hardest.
All of my words to you the hardest.
Wanna be all in, but I'm guarded.
I be real cautious.
Whenever the rain falls in August, I run away for the longest. I wanna stay, but I'm guarded.
What is going on, everybody? We are back. Sorry I'm late, Jay. Sorry I am late. I apologize. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for being late. I hope that you forgive me. I'm usually late, though. That's usually how it is. Sometimes we start on time. Some days the day gets the best of us. Today was one of those days where the day got the best of us. But we are back, chat. We are back. And we got a lot to talk about. Market's basically re-given up all of its gains. And there's a lot to chat about. A lot to chit-chat, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. You dig? So, oh, nice. We hit this too. Beautiful. I am working on something that I am eager to try out. I put together a esports trading bot for one of the videos I'm working on. For those unfamiliar, I've been working on AI content, specifically AI challenges. And I spun up an AI trading bot that trades esports markets. It gave us two plays so far. 2 plays that I took is probably a better thing. It's actually taken a bunch of garbage. And the first day we lost like $300. So that sucked ass. But today we actually hit on something nice. I was quite happy about it. It was an esports League of Legends game. Hey, I appreciate you, Balandis, for the follow. Hopefully you are not a spam bot who's going to spam bot the bada bing bada booms. You feel me? So, yeah, I want to talk about this because I've been down bad this week, man. I took some L's this week. and gave a lot back to the market, but also made some stuff back. Our $100 challenge is doing much better. We are officially. How do bots execute on trades? Browser control API. It's all API driven. Completely 100% API driven on a VPS out of Amsterdam. So I'm running a proxy server out of Amsterdam, and that is how it executes the transactions. Granted, it's doing it on its own account, and then I'm also tailing some on a personal account when I like the setup. So it's been fun to iterate with it. Truthfully. Right now, we are up on this account. Let's see if we have the screen share window. Boom. You can see we are up $112 today, $113. On the month, we are up $706. $706 on this account. Overall, across the account, I know my Sweet Long got stopped out. Bombs going, my Sweet Long got stopped out. I actually got kind of beat up. If you want to see that, it got fucked. Okay. I got beat up on a few things that sucked, dude. Got beat up a few things that sucked today. Back under 900, but dude, look at this Sol trade. Does it show it? Oh, that's Sol USDC. Yeah, so I took a Sol trade. Why does it not show? I want to show. Oh yeah, show buy and sells on the chart. Look at this fucking. I shorted here, stopped out. Shorted again here, stopped out at the literal Pico top. I don't know why the bot loves Sweet. I might tell it to stop trading Sweet. We got stopped out at 84. What about a $300 trade? And instead we got stopped out for, oh, that was a nice one, $152. Yeah, we got stopped out. I'm pretty pissed about it because I think we give up this, we've basically given up the entire ceasefire move. The whole ceasefire move has basically been given back. The only positive, yeah, it sucks. I was pretty fucking pissed about it because we were on the right. Yeah, Mark, it was a skill issue. You are correct. We were on the right angle for it. We were on the right attack plan for it. That's the worst part. We were spot on. We had the direction. We had the trade. We had everything. And we took the wrong thing there. Sucks. It sucks. But regardless, there is some interesting stuff going on. The overall market, I want to actually dive into this. There's a couple things first that I want to talk about. First thing we're going to get into is actually some news. I want to start today's episode starting with some news. I want to start with the articles. How do I have to sign up for free? What the fuck? All right, we're just going to sign up for a CoinDesk account real quick. The first thing we're going to go through is some articles. Talk about some semantics. And I'm going to follow the full show script today. Start to finish, entire show script. So that's where we're starting. The full show script is today. All right. First things first. Morgan Stanley's Bitcoin ETF draws 34 milli vanilli in day one. There we go. That's how I want this. Morgan Stanley's low-fee Bitcoin ETF debuted with a strong early trading, signaling demand as competition shifts to cost and distribution. So it seems, hey, market mates, my boys. What up, Granny? What up, Craig? So this is interesting to me, purely from the standpoint that we are continuing to see ETF flows. Hey, Richie Rich, I appreciate the I appreciate the repost. Means a ton. If you are watching this on X, I'm also live on YouTube and on Kick. Specifically, Kick is where I mostly communicate a lot with the chat, but I talk to chat on every platform. We're cross-streaming now. I've moved. For those unfamiliar, by the way, I want to talk about this. For those unfamiliar, I have two YouTube channels. A personal channel right here where I am doing AI video content. The next video goes live tomorrow. What shampoo am I using? Does my hair look good? I guess it does. I don't know. I actually didn't even put shampoo in it today. I was out doing yard work for like 4 hours, so I'm gonna be up to like 2 a.m. working on some shit. Gibberty ETH, when Twitch. I might pivot to Twitch. I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, Balandis, Ayo, just started getting into crypto. Any tips on where to start? It's an 8 today. That's actually not bad. An 8's pretty fucking good. Balandis, honestly, right now is find some coins that you think are interesting. Personally, I like Tau and Hyperliquid. Research the shit out of them and figure out if you want to start DCA. That's kind of where my brain goes personally. But so I want to talk about this. This is my main channel. I have a bunch of other channels, which you may actually see a leak here. I did a faceless YouTube series that's going to be dropping. This is my channel where I'm streaming. This channel is now 100% stream content. Not So Easy Money Live. I have to change the banner still. Shows live Monday through Friday. All things prediction markets. Oh, I actually need to. We're gonna update this in real time. We're gonna update this in real time because I keep on slacking. All things finance, crypto, tech, and making money online. What affects the market, what people are trading, best practices, tips, and tricks. Boom. Short and sweet. I'm short BTC, caught Fartcoin short as well. I agree. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm wicked excited, by the way, because I spent a lot of time doing a faceless YouTube channel. I had a goal of 2,500 views on the channel. And I don't want to tell you, it's not a lofty goal, but I did zero marketing. It was 100% AI driven, start to finish, 100% AI driven. There was no human interaction on any of it. Not a single part of those videos were done with any single. One sec, I'm gonna have a fire under my sock. That would have fucking sucked. God, I got bit so bad today, chat. I got bit so bad. Gambit, what's good? I appreciate the sub. Like I said, that channel is 100% dedicated to AI challenges. The next two that we'll be dropping are a drop shipping video and an esports polymarket video. So that's once a week we're dropping on here. And on the other channel, I'll probably still do videos periodically. Just more macro finance trading, like very low lift, low effort. I was doing a bunch of prediction market only stuff. And I was like, dude, I got to switch this up, man. I got to do more than just this. I got to spread it out. So there's the things I enjoy. I really enjoy the AI challenge stuff, and I enjoy trading. I enjoy streaming more than anything else. So getting into this, the opening bell. Morgan Stanley's Bitcoin ETF draws 34 million on day one. Huge move. They launched a new spot Bitcoin ETF under MSBT. I've been traditionally telling people to buy IBIT. I may now be telling people to buy MSBT when they ask how to buy Bitcoin. My dad specifically. He's interested in Bitcoin, doesn't fully get it. I like the move here for this. I do like the move here for this. Radar mentions it's not live yet. So it'll be live tomorrow. It'll be live tomorrow. It drops sometime tomorrow, maybe like 5 p.m., I think. I haven't figured out the exact time, but we're dropping those videos once a week, and I'm running active challenges. So right now, the current challenges are 7 days to sell a product drop shipping, 100% AI generated from ads to the product search to everything else, and a esports trading video. And what was actually dope was on my personal account, which is down astronomically. If we go to profiles, did it change? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just Easy Eats. This account down astronomically. Today, we hit a fucking cook. We hit this, which I was happy about. And we have another play from the bot, which is this. So I'm on those two. I also have this Minnesota Timberwolves long shot, which if we hit this, we make it all back, 20,000 shares. We'll see. But back to these topics. The other thing I want to talk about today, going through our articles, going through the articles. This is part of the stream, right? So Michael Saylor says Bitcoin is likely bottomed. I don't know if I fully agree. The reason being he calls the quantum trend, the quantum computing FUD. He says quantum risk is overblown. He spoke at Mizuno's event, said the formation of banking credit pairing with digital credit will be the catalyst for the next bull run. Bitcoin likely bottomed near 60K in early Feb when forced sellers were flushed out. So he said Bitcoin bottomed at 60K. This is an ugly chart for the 1 day. It looks like this is going to basically give back lower high, right? Lower high here. You want it to break above 74K. This does not look like a bullish chart. I want to be bullish so fucking bad, and this does not look like a bullish chart. A strong finish, huge gap here, so it would not shock me if it returned it. NQ, red, ugly. Palantir down 6.5%. Google finished red. Opendoor finished red. So what's funny is I bet yup. Somebody today asked if I was still in freight and still in my oil tankers. I'm still in these. I am still in my oil tankers. How could you not be? That's a higher low. Right here's a higher low. This is what you call a higher low. Higher low. Now, if we break back into like 19, this is going to continue to grind up. I do have some slight concerns that there is a bull flag forming, which of course I can understand. You have a bull flag forming here and it broke below, now back in. You can even probably move this up. That wedge is a slight concern. It'll be interesting. Yeah, the greenies 7 to 8, which I'm probably going to end up doing like 8 to 9 just because I don't want to step on toes. And I like Greeny. I love Greeny. I love Craig. And I like to watch their streams. Those two have such good banter. Such a good fucking combo, man. Such a good fucking combo. So, looking at this, though, I have some slight concerns. He says Bitcoin bottomed at 60K. So, he's saying it. Did this shit even. So, he's saying it bottomed down here. I guess technically this wick low in February is where he said it bottomed, which that's a fair argument. You have an uptrend, but this lower high is my concern. Like you were uptrending here and here, and then you broke down, and now this is just like a bearish retest. So I don't know. I feel like you want to kind of be short here. Yeah, this did not even break out. ETH. I would not be long here personally. I don't like the long on this. WTI crude. Oh, yep, back above 95. What did I say yesterday? The 95 number is the number you have to watch. You have to watch the 95 number. And if we go over to FedWatch, I'm curious if this shifted at all. Very curious if this shifted. Frog later to stream on X. I use StreamYard. I just use StreamYard. Yeah, so they're saying no cut July. This is wild. Basically no cut. Consistent no cut. This we might get one. Basically, they're saying no cut the rest of the year. Next, they're only a 30% cut, 30% cut, 30%. And by June of next year, it's looking like we might get cuts. June of next year. Even July, man. Still not great. Maybe September of next year. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. And then you have articles that are dropping like this, which has me slightly worried. Bitcoin above 70K and Iran ceasefire. The rally is turning cautious for good reason. Bitcoin is higher on the Iran ceasefire, but the rally is a cautious one, perhaps for good reason. Margin long positions, which remain above 80,000 Bitcoin, indicate leverage longs have not been reduced. Elevated leverage longs have acted as a contrarian indicator, typically building during periods of stress and declining as Bitcoin prices strengthen. I think we could realistically continue to trend down. Like, I'd probably have some buys sub 70K, some buys low 67s, and just see where it goes. That's where I'm a little bit cautious. And then, obviously, you have some people who have been talking about this, that Adam Back is Satoshi Nakamoto from a New York Times report. I didn't read the New York Times. I want to read this. Let's read this on stream because I haven't. 4 takeaways. Here's what we found suggesting Adam Back. Why the fuck can I not get a fucking article on New York Times? We're going to read this one instead. New York Post. Fuck you, New York Times. A New York Times reporter claims that he... Oh my God. Holy fucking ads, dude. What a dumpster fire. New York Times reporter claims he's cracked one of tech's biggest mysteries, unearthing the real identity of Bitcoin's elusive founder, Satoshi Nakamoto. The man he fingered, pause, flatly denies it. Times journal John Carreiro on Wednesday named Adam Back, a 55-year-old British computer scientist and cryptographer, as the real Nakamoto. Interesting. Theo, what's good, my guy? Prompting Back to renew his denials that that's the case. I'm not Satoshi, but I was early and laser focused on the positive societal implications of cryptography, online privacy, and electronic cash. Carreiro, the former Wall Street Journal, why the fuck would that pop up? Who first exposed the Theranos scandal? The many fingered is crazy work. Lord Poppy, that's crazy. Scandal wrote that he spent more than a year combing thousands of archived emails, forum posts, and early internet records in an effort to identify Nakamoto. Emails and posts attributed to Nakamoto used British expressions and spellings, a pattern that suggested a UK-based author like Back. I don't know. The Times reporter also cites similarities in writing style, technical language, and even grammar quirks common to Back and Nakamoto. Carreiro used artificial intelligence tools to analyze writing patterns and linguistic quirks in Nakamoto's posts. though he stressed the findings were not definitive and relied on broader circumstantial evidence. On social media, however, Kariaru took a far more confident tone, declaring the mystery of Nakamoto was not anymore. Interesting. And that the figure was a 55-year-old British man. The mystery of pseudonymous inventor has remained unsolved, not anymore. Read my 18-month investigation. I don't believe it. Simply put, I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Me personally, I don't believe it. I don't believe Adam Back is Satoshi. I think, Sailboy, I don't believe it. If you want my honest, I think Jack from Twitter, the founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, I think he's Satoshi Nakamoto. This is the one I'd put my money on. If I'm a betting man, my money's on Jack Dorsey. He highlights a series of coincidences and dates. Yeah, so this post is a 100% on. Jack Dorsey, one of 1,300 confirmed cypherpunks in 1996, wore an Adam Back t-shirt in the UMR yearbook. UMR students were called minors, was a comp sci and math major, member of ACM, created academic research paper submission review software, known to use OpenBSD, Windows, Mac, Linux, confirmed code, still on the cypherpunk mailing list in 2000 under his .NET email, wrote a manifesto about making a mark without leaving a trace in 2001. Subscriber to cryptome.org in 01, made a blog post where he jokingly says he's working on a network for drug traffickers. Posted in 03 that says he's into cryptos, pseudonyms, and 4 a.m. hacks and more. Posted in 03, he's ending his dependence on the US dollar and creating a barter network. Referred to himself as Jack instead of Jack. Jack was his pseudonym. Jack, who's a sailor, tweeted on 808, around the horn and home, and that's the sailor. Bitcoin.org was registered the next day. Jack's Twitter profile from September 07 to 09 said he was a sailor. Original Bitcoin source code included an old sailor's adage, never go to sea with 2 chronometers, take 1 to 3. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. The more that I look at this, the more that my brain says this MFer is in fact Jack Dorsey. Jack Dorsey is Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi accidentally logged into IRC on 1/10/19 using a real IP, revealing he was in California. Frog Leader says he thinks it's Hal Finney. A lot of people think it's Hal Finney. The first Bitcoin transaction took place on Jack's mother's birthday. Joined the forum on Jack's birthday. The last mine Satoshi block was on Jack's dad's birthday. That alone is like defying evidence. How do you not think it's Jack Dorsey? He sent 4 Bitcoin to 4 addresses after Hal, including one that was JD2M in the middle. Satoshi told Hal in an email about a vanity Bitcoin address and showed him a second one beginning with NS. Jack looked at 2 Mint Plaza in San Francisco. Jack Dorsey 2 Mint, JD2M. Satoshi tells Marty Malami that he's really busy with work. Jack was busy launching his next startup, Square, now Block. Satoshi tells people on the forum to not donate Bitcoins to WikiLeaks. Twitter's hit with a secret court order with a gag requirement to turn over everything it has about WikiLeaks. Stopped logging on the day before. And Jack has made executive chairman of Twitter while remaining CEO of Square. And he tweets he's very busy with both. Satoshi ends his last email on 4/23/11. Like, how do you read all of this and not think that it's Jack Dorsey? That's what I'm wondering. I'm so much more confident in the Jack Dorsey thesis that he is Satoshi Nakamoto's. That's what I genuinely think. Genuinely. Hey, Brad Lenniel, thanks for the follow. The more I look at it, the more I sit here confident that it's Jack Dorsey. And I think if you think it's not, you're crazy. Famous, it has to be Jack. He turned Block into a Bitcoin company. He was the first one with Cash App to make it accept Bitcoin. Like, he has a Bluetooth transaction for Bitcoin. Like, the guy is an active market participant on improving Bitcoin. Start to finish. No holds barred. The guy is him. I'm so confident that it's him. I don't think there's even another option. I don't even think there's another option. By the way, if you haven't, go sign up right here. Scan that QR code and sign up on Yeet. Use code BODOGGOS. Tomorrow, we're giving away money to chatters, active chatters in the chat. We're giving away money. I'm going on Trader Mainstream and then I'll probably stream for like an hour after. But I want to give a call out there. Use Yeet. Yeet is the best sportsbook, casino, etc. I don't gamble on stream, but they have an airdrop coming up. And by the way, our leaderboard, you can. I don't even know if I'm supposed to show this. Our leaderboard ends April 18th. 10 days. You can quite literally. It is less than $50 to get 725 points. It is less than $50. Basically, from 4th place down, it's free money on this leaderboard. So I gotta make credit there. If you're not using it, you're just leaving money on the table. And we're also giving money away to those that have used the leaderboard and are active in the kick chat. Jack Dorsey definitely knows Satoshi. Definitely knows Epstein. I mean, they definitely know each other. So, next thing on the opening bell. Iran eyes crypto toll for oil tankers transits through the Strait of Hormuz, according to FT. I don't know what FT is. But this is big. Iran plans to collect cryptocurrency and other digital payments as transit fees from a fully loaded oil tankers passing through the Strait of Hormuz. I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that's bullish. That's bullish. That's bullish. How bullish? I don't know, but it's bullish. So the more that I look at this, the more I'm confident. The more that I'm confident that the oil tanker trade is going to keep moving because these costs are going to go on to the consumer. If you want to get oil, it's going to cost money. The more money that it costs, the more that they're going to charge the consumer. Obviously, inflation goes up and the cost goes back to oils. So I continue to look at that. I think the oil trade makes a lot of sense. Continuing down our article pathway here, U.S. Treasury's proposed demands that stablecoin firms be set to police bad transactions. The U.S. Department of the Treasury is about to issue proposed rules that would set standards for stablecoin issuers to battle money laundering and sanctioned violations. I think this is good. I understand it's not your keys, not your crypto. Stablecoins pausing like Tether and Circle isn't ideal. Just don't do illegal shit. Don't steal fucking money. Is that a crazy call? Don't steal fucking money. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, don't do illegal shit and you won't have to worry about that. What, like, think about that. Think about that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? The more I look at it, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, there's no rhyme or reason for you to go and do illegal activity. Because if you do, they can just freeze the money. And I think that that's actually a safe way to stop everybody calling crypto a fucking scam and understand that there is more opportunity here. That's where my head goes. I'm like, this just makes the most sense. Why is that a bad thing? On top of that, we still have international countries doing some good stuff. Cryptocurrency law with bank-style rules for stablecoins in South Korea. I'm interested in this because South Korea's ruling Democratic Party has proposed a Digital Asset Basic Act that would create a comprehensive legal framework for issuing, trading, holding, and supervising digital assets. For those unfamiliar, South Korea loves crypto. There's a lot of rules and regulations on gambling in South Korea. Meme coins are not classified as gambling. So South Koreans trade a lot of crypto. On top of that, they can only trade crypto on exchanges. Oh, man, we got to follow from this guy. Now I got to ban him. See you later. But that's where my brain goes. Can you have Kicks come and read the articles one of these days? Fan of this? Yeah, Floor Poppy. We'll have Kicks come on one of these days and just read the articles. Because his dyslexia will be thriving. So, this is Standard Chartered is looking to take over crypto custody provider Zodia. The British financial institution refused to comment on potential takeover plans. Sources close to the matter revealed the plans are in place and could be announced. I don't actually know what that is, nor do I really care. I'm sorry, but I don't care. I don't care. That's just a fact. I do not care. So, what I want to get into next is our market snapshot. I want to get into the market snapshot. What this is where I'm charting for the next couple of days. So, right here, we did not manage to hold above that line. That is my stop. I am short as soon as, honestly, I feel like you could be short here on a 4-hour close. I feel like this is a perfectly acceptable short on a 4-hour close here with your first take profit here. Second take profit here. I think this is a perfectly acceptable trade here on Bitcoin. I think you go short right where we are, into 69.9, into 69.1 on corn with a stop at 71.6. ETH, same boat. We are in short territory. First take profit. We're getting very close to it. It looks like we're actually about to fucking hit it. So I'm probably going to wait to enter my own shorts here. Second take profit's probably right here. And you really want to hold and try to get rich right there. That's the ETH setup. Could even drop this down just a smidge. This is the ETH setup. Yeah, ETH is just fucking selling, dude. This shit is just selling. Literally just hit the take profit already. Sol, even uglier. Even uglier. If I'm looking at that would be our entry. And now our stop. That's the stop. We're already at take profit 1, which is so fucking wild. Take profit 1. Take profit 2. And then if you want to get a little bit dicey here, I'd probably go take profit 3 there at like 79. I'm going to short some Sol here. A small amount. We're going to short like 50 Solana here and then add to our shorts if it bounces. If we get a bounce 82.5, I would love to add more. I would love to add more here. 82.5, add another 50. And then what's this? 82.3. 82.25, add another 50. If we retrace this candle at all, we're positioned accordingly. And then I mean even 82.1. If you're going to short anything, let it be Sui. I know I probably should, but I don't hate shorting and starting to take the position on this. Take profits, I'd probably be at 80.85 is where I want to set this. Yeah, $41. We bought 50 Sol. I don't hate it. I set multiple. Oh yeah, I can figure them out. We're gonna sell 25 Sol there, and then another take profit. Another take profit at this 79.80. Yeah, I think we basically give back the whole move here, but I'd love to get a little bit more. And where did I say my stop was? 82.44. Honestly, 83.5 is probably a better stop. 83.5 is where we're going to set our stop. If it breaks back into that high. This is the setup. 83.5 is where we 83.25 is not a bad area for the stop. Yeah, I like that 83.25. That's our trade. That's the trade for sure. I think that's probably the cleanest trade we're going to get here. EX7, once again, my friend. I like this Sol setup. If I'm looking at hype is also in a very interesting spot. What is the bot telling us right now? I think the bot is short. I think our bot is short. 9. Yeah, it's short Tia, short Sui. Shocker, it's fucking short Sui. And of course, the Sui short's fucking up. Great. God damn it. And it's long hype, which is very interesting. It gave back a lot of gains today. Yeah, it gave back a ton of gains. This thing was sitting pretty, to be honest, and now it's giving back a lot of gains here. I want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna tweak this a little bit here soon. But yeah, I'd love to see if we actually get a little bit of a reclaim so that I can fill up on some of these longs. What's my liquidation? Oh, 97. Yeah, so this thing should be fine. I like these shorts here. I like the shorts here a lot. Zcash. Zcash looks so strong, man. If you want to short Zcash, you short at the 306. Let's actually, maybe we take a small short on Zec. I don't really like shorting strength. Yeah, I'd be short back to the breakout. What's 10x? Can you get more than 10x on this? No. Yeah, because I'd get one Zec. One Zec for 50%. I like a little bit more leverage, especially on the small account. So looking at that, continuing to look at this. S&P. I think this entire gap's going to get filled. Simply put, I think this whole gap gets filled. I think you can just short the S&P and ride the entire down move. 2% drop. I think that whole move is going to happen. Personally, I think the entire downside move happens. NASDAQ, same bucket. You're going to get a short all the way back down. Fill the gap, 2.8%. Like, I think these both fill the gap pretty substantially. If I'm looking at AUX, no, sorry. What is gold? Oh, XAU. I'm dyslexic. This is an ascending wedge. I would also be short gold here. You have an ascending wedge that if this breaks, you're going to have a very, very nice move down. Something like this feels realistic. I'm going to leave that on the chart and see how close to accurate we are. This gives us until the end of April. But I'm going to leave this because I think this is going to end up trading. Is there a ghost bar pattern? Where is bar pattern? Yeah, that's the move that we get. Just like that. That's the move we get. I think this is the down move that we get on gold. Gold's an interesting one. Ed Nigma, what's good? Ed Nigma 420. What is good, my guy? What is good? Oh, man, it's dope to see the YouTube commenters. Mark 151A and Ed Nigma, what is good? I like that the YouTube commenters are active. That's fun. That's fun. I don't hate this short, man. I actually hope that we get more fills. I hope that we get more fills. I hope that we can get a little bit of an average up. I want to kind of leave that one open. All right, if we're looking at crude, the most interesting thing here is look at this pattern and take this pattern. That's honestly how we probably get crude. Like, this is probably the crude move. As crazy as this is. As crazy as this is, I bet you crude trades very similarly. Will Cito AL, appreciate the follow. I bet you this is the crude move that we get. Just like this. Rip, 103, back to 91, all the way up to 120. What would happen here is pretty easy. No ceasefire. I wish I could make that smaller. No ceasefire. I think we have no ceasefire right here. Ceasefire. No ceasefire. This is the exact playbook we're going to get. No ceasefire on that sell. Ceasefire down here. No ceasefire. Rip up. And that puts us basically through mid-April. Mid-April. Hey, DJ Castroon Chain, what is good, my friend? Dude, the YouTube commenters are in droves. I love it. 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 Because, dude, it's been a minute. And now, like I said, I'm cross-streaming YouTube, X, and Kick. YouTube, X, and Kick. So, continuing down this path, the 10-year yield is moving up. That's obviously it. This is a main catalyst that I think we should all be watching. The 10-year. Yeah, this is back up to 4.3. That's a concern. Let's go to the 1 week. You want the 10-year to drop. If you want risk-on assets to move, you need the 10-year yield to drop much lower. It's not dropping lower. Any interesting poly bets? We're going to do a poly market section right after this. We're going to wrap with the poly market section. That's a big one. Like I said, right now it is just a market snapshot, and then we're going to go into some poly market watch. Oh, we're going to get some fills. Let's fucking go. We're going to get some fills. Give me some fills. Give me some fills. So, thing I want to wrap on. We've been going for about 40 minutes here. Want to keep this to an hour, hour and a half, depending on how much we got talking about, how much content's going on. That's the main thing. Yapping about a lot of this stuff and getting into it. So, continuing down this path, I have a couple interesting plays. This bot that I built is telling me tonight, I got in at 89. It's at 90, 91 now. Plays at 1 a.m. Not too worried about it. Small trade, $30, $30, $30. right? That's that. When I look at my account, I actually need to take profit on these soon. I have Thunder over the Clippers for one of the days. These are just my main trades right now. We just hit all these. So 99.1. I wonder if I can even, yeah, I don't want to sell these. I want the full balance because the full balance matters to me. Since this is a small account, the full balance matters. Like even this, we would get 59. I want that 42 cents. I want that 42 cents. Personally, I want the 42 cents. I need it. I need the cash. I need it. So, continuing to look at this up. Some interesting markets. We have the Iran ceasefire market that played out. 100% fully resolved. Technically, we had a ceasefire yesterday, right? That happened. Looking at this, what will Iran conduct military action against by April 30th? The East-West pipeline. Even with a ceasefire, they're betting that they hit the pipeline. It's a residual tail risk that's keeping the gold up while crude dumps. This is looking very likely. Very likely that these two hit. I'm not a big war market trader at all, but I do believe there are some dollars on the table. U.S. and Iran diplomatic meeting. Because the Prime Minister of Pakistan got involved. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry, brother. I know the ceasefire. I do think it resolves. Yes, sadly, just because of the semantics with it. Technically, a ceasefire was announced, despite the bullshit that happened. Despite Israel saying they were not invited to the conversation. They were not invited to the table. Right. So, looking at this, April 30th is this month. Very high. I feel like you could take both of these. I don't think we get a meeting in the next 2 days. And that's at 80 cents. Oh, first round of our talks will be on Saturday. What's today? Today's the 9th. Yeah, so Saturday, I feel like you could take this for the $30, right? Like, even if I took 250 on this, 240, 245, 246, 247, 246.5, 246.6. That's $46. I'm taking that. We're in. I'm on the no. So I don't think that it's going to happen by Friday. I don't think it happens Friday. I'm in small for $47 profit. This account, we're just slow stacking. So we got 474 in cash. I like that U.S.-Iran meeting by April 10th. Seems like a meeting will not happen on April 10th. If we look at top holders, April 10th. Oof. I don't like seeing a minus 33K as a top holder. The yeses are not strong. Okay, 715K. I bet you this guy's on a bunch of them, though. Yep. Yeah, he's all over it. So I like to look at these top holders and try to see what metrics we got. Who's big on this on either side? Oh, yeah. So we're actually okay. We have a couple big guys on both sides. Oh, Car's on yes. I don't like that. When I see Car on a market, it's like fucking annoying. Oh, he's also on April 30th. I bet you he's also a top holder on April 30th. And probably also April 15th. I don't like seeing Car on any market on the opposite side. It's April 30th, April 10th. He has half the shares. I don't like seeing him on any of them. SpongeBob, big guy. Where's SpongeBob? Oh, yeah. Armageddon rewards Billy. Billy's on the yes for by the end of the month. Yeah, so I actually like this on April 10th because if they do it on Saturday, that's the 11th. So I like that. Trump said the deal only if straight opens. Iran said, okay, we continue to charge toll. Close if they were changing a toll before it was never opened and ceasefire talks never started. It's tough because technically he came out and said a ceasefire, so they're giving that. JD Vance diplomatic meeting. So this is another one. By April 10th, he's at 88%. Trump is dispatching led by President Vance to Istanbul for talks this weekend. That's the 10th. Take place Saturday morning local time, and we look forward to those in-person meetings. What time is it in Islamabad? What time is it in Islamabad? 9 hours ahead. So yeah, if they do the talk at 9 a.m., that's midnight. If the talk's at 9 a.m., that's midnight. Oh, he's on the no for April 10th here. Yeah, an 8:59 a.m. meeting. I'm gonna hold the no. I'm gonna play the no. What's up, Top Fumbler? I'm gonna play the no here. I like the no. Will Vance visit the Middle East by April 10th? Technically, this one's interesting. This one's interesting. Vance to lead the U.S. delegation to peace talks in Islamabad. This one's interesting. Yeah, it's on Saturday. So, once again, it depends on the time of the meeting. So, if he's there before 9 a.m., so he's in Budapest Wednesday, April 8th. I feel like you could probably hedge. You could probably hedge this, which is interesting to think about. You could probably hedge the meeting with this and go with that he does end up there April 10th. I kind of like that. As crazy as that sounds, I kind of like the move there. That he does end up in April 10th, because the thesis here is largely that this meeting, they don't start the meeting by 9 a.m. That's the big thing. It's going to start, talk starts Saturday. I don't mind the 247 play, to be honest, because even that still has us over 1,000. So I really don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I'm going to hold this. Military action against Iran continues through April 30th. So looking at this, yeah, military action against Iran ends on. Well, how is this? Oh, the exact date. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, tomorrow's the 9th. If we stop attacks on the 9th, then that could work, I guess. I don't know. These markets confuse me. But I like the market I'm on for no meeting and just purely playing a time cuck, as they say. Looking at mentions. Ooh, Melania has a statement tomorrow. I like these. Let's see what it's about. I like these. Let's see what this is about. First Lady Melania Trump makes a statement. So this will be really short. This will be really, really short. I bet there's not a lot of liquidity, though. Ooh, I could actually get decent liquidity for law order. I don't think she says Congress. I don't think she says danger, dangerous. Predator, I would take no. No shot, she says NATO. Literally no shot. Give me 65, 500 shares on NATO, no. I don't think she says April either. Nuclear, no shot. I'm just going to see if I can get fills on some of these. United Nations, no shot. I'm going to just leave these and see if we can get fills overnight, because I think there's a lot of stuff on this one that I actually like. I lean very heavy on the nose. If it's just a statement, it's going to be about what she has to say. Right? Like, I lean pretty hard on the nose for that. Just off the back of looking at that, I lean pretty hard on the nose. Yeah, so this is actually falling. I don't hate this. I think this is by April 15th. I like that. Yeah, I like this trade a lot. I actually really like where our portfolio is right now. Because if we hit all of these, it's 500, 600, 846. 946. 13. We'd be over $1,400. Up 14x. We started this account with $100. So we'd be up a 14x in March 27th. So 4 days, 12 days. 12 days. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's a pretty solid, sizable return on this. I like that a lot. So overall, it's where my head's at with a lot of this stuff. Let's see. Did we get fills on anything here? Nope. Nope. Did not get any of our fills. That's stinky poo poo. I would have loved our fills on this, man. Would have loved some fills on this one, but it's all good. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, still holding some of this stuff, but overall, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, for about an hour. I know I started late today. Tomorrow, I'm on Trader Mainstream at 6, and then I will be. I actually need to just check. I want to make sure I didn't fucking miss anything there. Man, I have so many fucking messages here. Okay, just want to make sure I don't lose that fucking chat because last time I missed it. But listen, we're gonna wrap here. 51 minutes, a little bit on the shorter side. It is. Did you get bit up by? Yeah, I got bit up by fire ants, bro. Bad. I got a gnarly bite on my hand that's already swelling. Dude, look at my fucking hands, dude. I got absolutely fucked. My hands are all fucked up. Just been rocked by fire ants. Rocked, dude. The joys of living on a farm. Always some bullshit going down. But listen, that's going to do it. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Go sign up on Yeet. We're giving away money tomorrow. I'll be live probably just another hour tomorrow. Gonna get back into it. We're, like I said, had a couple days off. No stream on Friday. I'm traveling till Saturday. All streams all next week. Streams the week after. Whole 9. Appreciate you guys. Love every single one of you. Shout out everyone in the YouTube comments as well. You guys are absolutely amazing. Y'all are dope. Appreciate everybody. Shout out everyone on Kick. Shout out everyone on X. Remember, tomorrow, active users in the Kick chat are the ones that are going to get rewarded cash. Appreciate you. Peace.